Pio Nation. I don't know if it's really good evening or good afternoon right now. It's always in that hybrid whether we're still afternoon or evening. But hello, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So we have our Rocket League team going up against Mountain Union. We were originally scheduled to do this on Saturday, but things got rescheduled, and we're able to do it today. And we're getting things started up very quickly, so I better run by some stuff real fast. So, first of all, who's playing today for the Rocket League team? We have our captain, senior Austin Offenberger, Ozio. We have freshman Tyler Lanham, 25, and we have freshman Alec Ellis Apollyon playing. And of course, we have several coaches. We have our head coach, Derek Games, Jeff Thomas, Kevin Johnson, and Takumi. And we're already started, so give me a second to get into the game. We'll try to do some announcements in between the games in this best of 5 series, but here we go. Pioneers are going to be the orange team. We are seeing Thunder trying to play aggressive, but Apollyon is over there to take the ball away from the Pioneers, and the ball's heading straight over to Mountain Union's goal, but it does get deflected. Thunder's going to go for the shot, but bounce off to the side. Zanny tries to go in, but doesn't quite connect. So Apollyon's going to knock it down the field. Steady Fire is there to keep that aggression onto the Pioneers. And we see Zanny goes for the shot, and Mount Union will score first. So there's a nice pass there, and it seems like Steady Fire does get the assist for setting up the play. So Mount Union strikes first at 4 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this first game here. So Zanny's going to be flying into the air, passes it over to Thunder, and a great deflect there by Apollyon, but Steady Fire is going to center, going straight for the shot, and goes right in. Marietta was not expecting that. So we see the double commit by the Pioneers, and Steady Fire just knocks it in, and Marietta was just not over to be able to handle. I think they had to go get the boost, and yeah, it was just an open goal. So now Mountain Union is up 2-0. Apollyon does get the ball down to Mount Union's side of the field, but Zanny is there to knock it away and passes it over to Spitfire. But Zanny's going to drop it down to the field, centers it up, and Thunder's going to go for the shot. It goes just a little high on the crossbar, but Ozio will knock it away, but Steady Fire is already in position to set the play, tries to go for the bounce shot, but doesn't quite connect. Thunder goes for the play, doesn't get it, but Ty Lanham is going to knock it down towards Mount Union's field, but Zanny is going to take it, pass it over to Steady Fire, but Ty Lanham is going to contest. Zanny knocks it down the field, passes it over to Steady Fire, but we see Ozio does knock it away, centers it up, and Apollyon knocks it away from Steady Fire, but Thunder is going to bounce it back towards the center of the field. Steady Fire is going to knock it over the side, but Ozio is trying to get it away. We're just seeing a lot of pressure by Mount Union. Steady Fire is going to tap it over. Ozio will knock it away, but it will not go towards his goal. Zanny will knock it over to the side. Apollyon tries to fight for control, but Zanny's going to fly into the air, passes it over to Thunder, but goes a little bit to the left. To the left. Steady Fire goes for the shot, but it's just a little high above the crossbar. Apollyon's going to try to contest this, though. Thunder's going to go for the shot. Zanny taps it, but it's just a little high on the crossbar. Apollyon knocks away, passes over to Ozio, goes down the field. Steady Fire does save on Ozio's shot at the goal, but now the goal's exposed, and Steady Fire's going to go for it, but Ty Lanham is there for the block, and now he's going to take a shot, but Zanny is there with the save as well. Now Thunder's going to take his route towards the goal, and it is exposed, but it does go over to the side. Fortunately for Marietta, 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Mount Union is still up by 2. Ty Lanham does knock the ball away. Ozio doesn't quite connect with it. Apollyon taps it away from Thunder, but Zanny's going to go for the shot. Ozio makes the save. That now Steady Fire is going to set the play for Zanny, but Apollyon is there to knock it away. Ozio gets demoed in the process. Mount Union is looking for the opportunity to score here, but Apollyon is going to take the ball, gets the juke from Thunder, and now fights with Steady Fire. All bounces in the air, gets bumped away by Steady Fire, and Zanny's going to tip it over to the side, passes it over to Thunder. And Ozio's going to knock it away from Thunder. Goes down toward by Zanny. Ty Lanham's going to fight for control of the ball. Bounces off the side. And Mary's going to go for the goal. And Apollyon does score. So a great setup. Apollyon boosts right over. And the Pioneers are now only down by 1. A minute 45 remains in this first game. 2-1, Mount Union still up. 75 wins the fight. And Apollyon gets demoed right from the get-go. Thunder's going to go straight for a bounce shot, but doesn't get it, gets bumped. Steadily Fire is going to knock the ball in the air, setting up for Zanny, but does knock away. But Thunder is in position, looking to make the play. Taps it just a little too wide. Ozio unfortunately gets the ball away from the goal. But now Apollyon's going to fight with Thunder, does win that fight, but Zanny's going to take control of the ball. Ozio's going to take it down the field, goes for a bounce shot himself, but doesn't quite get the momentum. So now Zanny's going to pass it over to Thunder, tips it over the air, passes to Steadily Fire, tips it away from Apollyon. Now Thunder's going to go for the shot, but Ozio is going to knock it away. Steadily Fire's going to angle the shot, and that corner shot, my goodness, we see the coordination from Mount Union just passing the ball to each other in the air and getting that upper corner shot. Apollyon was just a little too late. So now Mount Union is up 3-1. Minute and 2 remains in this first game. And Zanny's going to win the tip-off, but Tylem's going to knock it down. Steadily Fire misses, and now it's in that back corner. Less than a minute to go. Thunder's going to take the ball down the field. Ozio gets demoed, and Zanny's going to take control of the ball, trying to set up the bounce play. But Apollyon is there for the block. And we just see a lot of disruption. See, Mount Union is trying to keep the ball away from Marietta and trying to bump and disrupt as much as possible. So Thunder's going to take a shot, but Ty Lanham is going to be able to deflect it. 30 seconds remain. And now Zanny's going to try to make a play for the goal, but Ozio is going to knock it away. Thunder's now going to try to set up the shot, but Ty Lanham is going to get the bump. And the ball's just very close by the goal. Marietta is able to knock it away though, but Zanny's going to go for a shot, hits the crossbar, and Zanny will solidify it. So we're seeing their strategy of using the crossbar and then just trying to bounce it into the goal by using that upper crossbar. But Mount Union up 4-1 with 11 seconds remaining. So it's going to look like Marietta will not be able to secure it, but hold the phone there. Ty Lanham, with just a few seconds, does get a goal. So a great play there by Ty Lanham, but still 6 seconds down by 2. We'll see it. Can Marietta make some magic happen? Mount Union's going to get the ball away from the Pioneers, and that might be enough. Thunder's going to knock in the air. They're going to try to get one more goal, but Pioneers are going to try to finish it off, and Mount Union will take the first game 4-2. So yeah, with that, Mount Union's just very aggressive. They strike first, but very well done by the couple good scores by Marietta, but it just was not enough. All right, let me try to get a quick announcement in. So first, we do want to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. They help provide our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, and mouse pads. Our students love it. Great quality. If you would like to get your own HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen. They have some great deals going on right now, so please be sure to check them out. We also want to give a quick shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Every Tuesday they have their Marietta College night where you can get great discounts on pizza and drinks. They have their game night as well with that, where they have a Switch where you can play some Super Smash or some Mario Kart, and they will air our matches on their televisions. So go check them out on Tuesdays. All right, we are getting things set up for game 2. We have a couple other announcements, but we'll save that for the next game here. So here we go, game 2 of Marietta College versus Mount Union. We will see if Marietta can make some adjustments with Mount Union's aggressive play style. And we're already seeing Mount Union is going to strike within first 5 seconds of the game. So they are not letting up on their relentless onslaught. Hitting the crossbars, and Steadily Fire is going to make the rebound shot. So we're back at the tip-off. And it's a kind of a draw, but Zanny gets demoed. Ball goes flying in the air, and Ozio knocks it away. That could have been another score for Mount Union, but Ozio is going to try to set up the play, and they're going to. Okay, wait, what? So Apollyon got the score. So let's take a look at this again. So bounces the air, Apollyon hits it, Steadily Fire tips it, but I think Apollyon got just a little nick and got credit for the score that should have gone to Ozio, but it doesn't matter. Pioneers scored. That's the important thing. Thailand wins, and look at that, folks! Look at that! Right at the tip-off, just right in the middle, and Apollyon just goes straight for the goal. Steadily Fire tries to knock it away, but it goes into the goal. We got 3 goals in 21 seconds in this game. This has just been going back and forth. And Mount Union, and look at this! What is going on here? 4 goals in 25 seconds. I have never seen this in a Rocket League game, but Mount Union will take advantage of the exposed goal right at the tip-off. So now we're tied 2 apiece in just the first 25 seconds. So now the ball goes over to the side. Ozio going to try to make the play. It gets bounced towards the center. Steadily Fire is going to pass it over to Zanny, who's in the air, but doesn't connect. But Steadily Fire is going to set it back up. Apollon's going to knock it away. And Thailand will get it away from the goal, but Zanny is there to center up, passing it over to Thunder, who misses. So now we see Steadily Fire is going to go for the shot, but Thailand is going to bump him in the process. Apollyon will tip the ball into the air. The Thunder is going to try to resume control, but Apollyon's going to fight for it, loses that battle. But Thailand is going to fight and gets a bit of a bounce, but Steadily Fire is going to fly in the air. Ozio does knock it away, heading towards the goal, but Zanny is there with the save. So now we see Thunder going to be taking the ball down the field. Ozio uses his boost to get the ball away, but Zanny is going to try to center it up. Apollyon knocks it away, fights it with Thunder, but a huge save there by Ozio. But Steadily Fire is going to try to resume that pressure that they're putting onto the Pioneers. Zanny's going to try to use the crossbar. And Thunder goes for the shot, doesn't get it. Steadily Fire goes for a shot, doesn't get it. So now Apollyon's going to take the ball down the field. And it almost goes in by Thunder, but Apollyon's going to set it up. Zanny's going to take it down, but Thailand is going to take a shot himself a little bit wide. Steadily Fire knocks it away. But now Apollyon's going to put the pressure on. We got about 3 minutes left. Considering that there were 4 goals scored in the first 25 seconds of the game. It's been a little quiet since then, but we see Mount Union trying to put some pressure on. Apollyon and Zanny both missed the ball. But now Thunder's going to set the play. And just like that, Thunder's going to score and take the lead. So now Thunder is going to... Yeah, it just gets the juke onto Thailand, and now Mount Union is up by 2 minutes and 46 seconds in game 2. Now we see Steadily Fire going to win that tip-off. Apollyon's going to fall back. Zanny's going to set up the play. Apollyon will use that boost to keep the ball away from the goal, but Steadily Fire is going to set up the play. Ozio knocks it, but Zanny centers it up for Thunder, but Ozio will knock it, but Thunder's going to set it right back up. So we see Mount Union taking advantage of taking the ball in the air, going for those shots, but Steadily Fire does not quite connect. Ozio knocks it down the field and goes for the backward shot, bounces right by the goal, but Apollyon gets demoed to deny Marietta the opportunity for the shot. So now Thunder's got control of the ball, taking down the field. Apollyon is back though, doesn't have a lot of boost to work with. Zanny's going to try to center it up. Apollyon tips it into the air over the crossbar, but Zanny knocks it away. Now he'll be taking it down the field. Thailand and Apollyon are there to fight for it, and Zanny is going to get demoed. Thunder going to take the ball the other side of the field, passes over to Steadily Fire, but Thailand is there to defend, but Steadily Fire is going to go for the shot, but Apollyon does knock it away. We see a lot of fighting going over to the side of the field, but Zanny's going to try to knock it away from the Pioneers and going straight for the goal, but Thailand will knock it away. Ozzy will now take control, but loses it to Steadily Fire, who's going to set up the play. And Thunder is going to finish it off. So another goal for Mount Union. So we're seeing Mount Union's strategy using that crossbar, and Thunder just barely gets the tip over to knock it in. But yeah, we're seeing Mount Union's strategy is to take the ball over the crossbar and just drop it down and give someone else a chance to score. So we see once again, trying to set the crossbar, Thunder goes for a shot, and just like that, and Mount Union will expand their lead by 3 goals, a minute 17 left. All right, so Mount Union is up 5-3. But we're seeing Mary's going to go for a shot. Pauline goes for it, but Steadily Fire is there for the block. Ozio is going to tip it away, but Zanny is there. And Ty Lanham does get demoed by Steadily Fire. Another shot at the goal, but Mount Union is just able to defend. 1 minute remains, still up 5-2 for Mount Union. And everyone misses the ball. So now Steadily Fire is going to try to set the play for Mount Union to expand their lead even further, but an epic save there by Apollyon. But now Zanny's going to go for the shot and uses that crossbar again, and another goal for Mount Union. So we see Zanny's just going to tip it down, utilizing that crossbar, and now they are up 6-2, 42 seconds remaining in this game. And we're going to see an early demo onto Ty Lanham, and that's going to kind of thwart Marietta's offense. Steadily Fire is not going to do anything right now. Zanny's going to take the ball down. 30 seconds remaining. Pauline knocks it away from the goal. And we see Pauline's going to try to go for the shot. It's just a little bit wide, but Ty Lanham's going to go for it, and Marietta will score. 20 seconds remaining. So Pauline tries to go for the shot, but it's just a little bit on the sidebar, but Ty Lanham is there for the rebound. Thunder does get a tip, but it angles into the goal. So Marietta now down by 3. We saw 4 goals in 25 seconds, so can we see 3 in 20? Ty Lanham's going to try to set up, but it goes a little bit wide, very wide to the left. Ozzy's going to bounce it, pass it over to Pauline, but Steadily Fire is going to knock it away. And with an exposed goal, but a huge save there by Ty Lanham. But now with 5 seconds remaining, it's going to be very difficult for Marietta to come back to this. Now that's at 1 second, so even if they do get another goal, it will not be enough. This is already Mount Union's game, but they will secure 1 more goal to win the second game, 7-3. So with that, Mount Union is going to take the game 7-3. Just a very crazy first 25 seconds of that game. But after that, Mount Union was able to take control of the game and secure it. All right, so we are going to get set up for match point for Mount Union. Marietta's going to try to regroup and see if they can make some assessments. But we're seeing here, like Thunder being super aggressive, 8 shots at the goal, making 4 of them. Steadily Fire trying to make 5 shots, lands 2 of them in the goal. And Zanny goes for 2 shots and hits 1 in the goal. Apollyon being the aggressive player for the Pioneers, 4 shots, makes 2 of the goals for the team. All right, while we're waiting for the third game, I do want to go over a couple other quick announcements. So first, I do want to take a minute to thank everyone for your contributions during the Day of Giving this past Tuesday. We had a 15-hour stream for that. And during that, we raised $1,115 among 25 donors, so thank you for that. We also won the athletics participation competition. It definitely helps when you have a very small number of esports alumni. So that was an extra $1,000 that we won. So we have pretty much raised $2,115, so thank you so much for that. It's much appreciated. All right, let's get into game 3. Can the Pioneers get work their way back and do a reverse sweep, or will Mount Union secure the 3-0? Zanny's going to try to go for the shot, but Ozio is going to knock it away. So now Ozio's going to try to accept the play, but right there, Zanny, oh my goodness, that was so close to getting the goal, but it hits the side. Marietta was able to get the ball out, but Thunder's going to go for the shot. Pauline's going to knock it away. Steadily Fire is going to keep up that pressure. Ozio gets credit for the save. So now Thunder's going to go for the play, but Pauline knocks it away from Zanny. Thunder's going to try to set it up for Steadily Fire, who's going to set it up for... I don't know at this point, but Apollion's going to use the boost to knock him down. Mountain Union's going to resume control of the ball, but Apollyon does take it away. Now we see Apollion's going to go for it, but Zenny knocks it away from him. Steadily Fire fights with Ozio for it, tries to pass it over to Thunder. Thailand tries to snatch it away, but doesn't do so. But Ozio going to go straight for the goal, and it's just a little bit to the left, unfortunately. So now Apollion's going to set it up, but Steadily Fire will knock it away. Ty Lanham is now going to try to set it up for the Pioneers, but Zanny knocks it away from the field. So now Apollion's going to take a shot, and a huge save there by Zanny. Ty Lanham is going to keep up the pressure for the Pioneers. So now we see Marietta playing a little bit more aggressively. Ozio is going to just do a little lob in the air, use that crossbar, and Marietta try to take a play from Mountain Union's playbook, but just not able to execute it. Apollyon will knock the ball away to the side, but Mountain Union will try to set her up. But a great block there by Ty Lanham. And just a lot of bumping going on left and right. Marietta's trying to set up for the score. Ozio not getting the shot he wants. Thunder's now going to take the ball down the field. But we see Ty Lanham maybe is going to stay by the goal to try to protect. But unfortunately, it was not enough. Thunder just drives the ball down the field. And just with a little up boost, Marietta was just not able to respond in time. So Mountain Union will strike first with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third game. It is match point for Mountain Union, so Marietta needs to take this to keep the series going. You see Marietta tried to go for the play, not able to do so, so they do fall back. But now Apollion's going to try to set it up, get it away from Steadily Fire. Ozzy is going to go for the shot, but an epic save there by Thunder. Now Steadily Fire is going to center up, passes it over to Zanny, but Ozzy tried to make a play, wasn't able to do so. Ty Lanham goes for the shot, but another epic save by Thunder. So now passes over to Steadily Fire. Thunder is going to set up the play. Zanny goes for the shot, but doesn't quite get it. So now Ozzy is going to try to take control, gets it away from someone. Steadily Fire sets it up, but Apollyon knocks away, goes for the shot, but Zanny is there with the save. So now we see Ozzy going to go for the shot, just a little bit to the left. But Apollyon tries to correct it, but not able to get it in. Thunder's now going to set it up for Steadily Fire. Ty Lanham doesn't quite snatch the ball away, but now Mountain Union is going to try to go for the score, but Ozzy is there for the save. Steadily Fire goes for another shot, but Apollyon is able to defend. Thunder's going to make the shot, passes over to Zanny, and that rebound shot with the crossbar, we've seen that time and time again. That Thunder tries to aim for the crossbar to bounce it and set up for Zanny to go for the shot, because Marietta used their boost for that first shot, but it's the second one that you have to watch for. Thailand is going to win the tip-off, goes to the corner, but Thunder's going to knock it back towards the middle, passes it over to Steadily Fire, goes to the shot, but Thailand is there for the save. But Mountain Union is up by 2, and we got about a minute and a half left. Apollyon does demo Steadily Fire. Apollyon passes over to Thailand and tries to go for the shot, but it's just not getting the angle. That was unfortunate. It was a great play. They just weren't able to execute. Now Apollyon's going to lob the ball in the air. Zanny will tip it. But now Apollon's going to go for the corner shot, and Thailand with the rebound, and Pioneers will strike. So great setup there. Bouncing off the crossbar, well, the sidebar, and Thailand is there to get the goal. So now it's 2-1 at minute 15. Marietta needs another goal to at least get it into overtime. So now Oz is going to take the ball down the field, earn all of his boosts he's got. But Steadily Fire is going to knock away. Ozzy's going to have to fall back. He's out of boost. But Ty Lanham's going to try to contest it with Zanny. Does get the bump. But now the 1 minute remaining warning does pop up. So Marietta has to score within a minute to stay alive. Otherwise, Mountain Union will win with a 3-0 sweep. Apollion's going to try to set up the ball in the air. Goes for the shot, but Thunder does get the save. Zanny's going to knock it down the field. Pass it over to Steadily Fire, but gets bumped in the process by Ty Lanham. And now Apollyon with the goal kind of a little bit exposed. They're going to fight for it, but not quite. Ty Lanham gets demoed. Now Steadily Fire is going to go down the field. 30 seconds remain, and the Pioneers do knock the ball away, but they're going to have to score within the next 23 seconds. But now Zanny's going to knock it down the field. Goes for the shot. Ozio gets demoed by Zanny, and Thunder gets demoed. Ball's going straight over, but Steadily Fire gets the save. And Apollyon does score. 9 seconds remaining. Demos left and right. Steadily Fire does get the block, but Apollyon is there to go in that top corner. Steadily Fire tries to block it, but isn't able to do so. So now it is 2 apiece. 9 seconds remaining. Can Marietta get another goal? It is match point for Mountain Union. 5 seconds remain. Mountain Union is going to try to finish this off, and a quick strike by Mountain Union is going to try to seal this deal. So Steadily Fire is going to tip it over, and we see Zanny knocking it straight into the goal. 3 seconds remaining, up by 1. Can Marietta get a goal in 3 seconds? But with that, they're not going to be able to... Oh, the ball's still in the air. So anything can still happen. Zanny's going to try to secure a goal, and just like that, Mountain Union will hit the nail in the coffin. And just like that, scoring just 2 goals in less than 10 seconds, and Mountain Union will secure the match 3-0. So we saw some improvement there by the Pioneers, but unfortunately it just was not enough. So Mountain Union will take the series 3-0. But we saw very well executed by Mountain Union, just being able to coordinate their passes, utilizing the crossbar, and we saw improvement by the Pioneers, getting it really close there in Game 3. It was just at that last couple seconds, Mountain Union was able to capitalize on some very quick strikes and secure the match. But all right, that's going to be our Rocket League match for today. Now, we do have our Super Smash Bros. Match against Glenville State. That will be about an hour away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take down the stream because it's going to be an hour. But I'm going to bring it back up in about, let's see, what is it? Okay, it's almost 6 o'clock Eastern time. So we'll bring it back up about a half hour before the match starts. And that way we can get a couple things here set up. So hope we see you back here in a little less than an hour for a 4v4 crew battle of our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Team against Glenville State University. But yeah, for all the latest updates with what's going on with our Marietta College Esports program, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Yes, we do have a TikTok, and I think we're finally going to start using it. Shout outs again to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Thank you all for your follows, your subscriptions. Thank you all for your gifts once again last Tuesday. Well, this past Tuesday, I should say. And we hope we will see you in about an hour with our Super Smash Bros. Match.